Good Thursday morning, everyone. And again, greetings from DC. Today is the day of my talk and my presentation. So I'm excited and nervous about that. So keep me in mind at 9:15 your time. So 9:15. And then my talk is supposed to be around, my session is 90 minutes long. So you have plenty of time to think about me. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union weather headlines. Strong storms will threaten the Cumberland Plateau Friday evening. I'm not overly worried about it, but it is on my radar, so to speak. Snow showers and falling temperatures by Sunday. So yeah, now you know why we got storms on Friday. First freeze of the season coming Sunday night. And then highs only in the 30s on Monday, and it's going to be windy and wowzers. Today's level of concern, level 0. No weather worries for your Thursday. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. Our weather worries will change for tomorrow, but for today, enjoy the sunshine. Highs in the low 60s. Just a light southeast breeze. You'll feel a little gust every once in a while up to 10, 12 miles per hour. Overnight lows tonight, quite pleasant for this time of the year in the mid-40s. And then Friday, the south winds start blowing at 15, gusting to 25. Now, those southerly winds are going to bring up some warmer, more humid air, especially up into southern Middle Tennessee. So that will add some fuel for some storms along a frontal passage that will come through later on Friday evening. So that brings us a 90% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. The showers will probably be more common than the storms, but we should see a line of storms develop around the Nashville area sometime around sunset. So, which this time of the year is about 5 p.m. or so, right? So you're going to see that affect that area somewhere between 4 and 5:30-ish. And then we'll watch that line as it moves across Middle Tennessee, and it should start weakening by the time it reaches the Cumberland Plateau. There's not a lot of energy. There's not a lot of surface energy to work with. In other words, there's not a lot of warm and humid air. The jet stream aloft is quite active. Wind shear is good for strong to severe thunderstorms, but there's just enough there to where it's a low but not zero threat for us. So then Saturday, you say, well, what cold front are you talking about, Mark? Well, that wasn't much of a front, but that's the first of a series of systems that will be swinging through. Another one will swing through on Saturday, bringing us a 30% chance for showers. I wouldn't cancel outdoor plans over that. Highs in the mid-60s, because that's your last good day to get outside for a while. It's going to be the better day by far of the weekend days. So I would just, if you've got outdoor plans, I would probably keep them. Sunday, forget about it. Outdoor plans, no. 50% chance for rain and snow showers. Most of that will probably be snow showers if we get anything like that. Highs in the upper 40s, but those temperatures are falling. That's your morning high. And then by the nighttime, we're dropping down into the lower 20s with snow showers and snow flurries. Skies do clear by Monday morning, and that's what allows us to get so cold. And then Monday, even with sunny skies, highs only in the mid-30s if we're lucky. Northwest winds 15 gusting to 25. And look at that. I think we're going to drop into the teens Monday night. So the severe weather outlook, the threats are the same. I did change the timing, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., somewhere in that ballpark. And I probably went too far back with the 3 p.m., but I always try to be safe with these windows of threat time frame. So stay tuned for updates. I may do a special update this evening. Just to give you another update on the latest and give you the updated timing and whatnot. But somewhere in that 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. would be our main threat time frame, and I'm leaning closer to like this, to probably like closer to the 6 and 7 o'clock time frame. So, and the winter weather, the snow showers on Sunday are not expected to be problematic. Wow, the change of seasons are always fun, right? Weichert Realtors bring us our extended threats, and we'll see another system week after next that we'll have to keep an eye on. It, too, could be a bit active. On this day in weather history, brought to us by B&H Storm Shelters. 2005, severe thunderstorms produced a deadly tornado near Evansville, Indiana during the early morning hours of November the 6th. There were 23 fatalities, 19 of those deaths occurring in the Eastbrook Mobile Home Park, located just to the southeast of the city. It was Indiana's deadliest tornado since the super outbreak on April 3rd, 1974. I saw the damage from that tornado several weeks later, and it was unbelievable. That mobile home park was just completely it was just swept clean with like an isolated mobile home untouched here and there. It was the most bizarre thing I've seen. 2018, an overnight tornado outbreak that begins in the late evening on November the 5th spawns at least 9 tornadoes across Middle Tennessee. The strongest tornado, an EF2, hit Christiana, and another EF2 tornado tracks for 40 miles across Franklin, Coffee, and Grundy counties in southern Middle Tennessee. So we are no strangers to severe weather this time of the year. In fact, this is our secondary peak in severe weather season that extends right on into about the first week of December, and then we start looking more toward the wintry weather kind of stuff. But you folks have a wonderful Thursday. Keep looking up. For even more weather information, download the Meteorologist Mark app or just visit my website, meteorologistmark.com.